Hello friends, today we will see how to select the data from the database in brief. Okay, so we will see that we have last time seen that select data with the help of execute reader. I am going to just revise all these things back. So we have, as you can see, the SQL connection. This is going to link with the database. SQL command is used to give the query whatever command we want to give. Connection dot open, it will just open the connection with the database, and SQL data reader is used to read the data. Okay, whatever we select, just we have written the query as select star from employee 1. So the data which will be retrieved, that will be retrieved with the help of SQL data reader. Okay, and this for reader dot field count, it will count the number of columns and it will print with the help of get name. It will get the name of the columns. Console dot write is just to give the space between the name of the column and the data present in that. Okay, and while until the data has been read from the database, it will be executed, and as it will complete the data, it will just move out of the while loop. So we are going to see now how it can be written in different ways, as people have, and nowadays we have seen that in different companies they used to write in different ways. So just instead of writing this here, what they do, they just write it here in the form of string. We can take it as connection string, fine, and that equal to, you can write in this way also, and you can just use that con string here. Okay, and similarly here also what we can do is, instead of writing this, we can take here string query. Okay, and you can just paste here the codes. You can write here query. Okay, and it will, the rest, the other form will be the same. Okay, just you can execute and see, control shift V to build the program, and we just execute with the help of control 5. So you can see that there is only one data present in this table. Okay, only one data is present here, so it is just defecting. Similarly, if you want to see company, okay, so we can see there are three rows which has been filled with the data. So just we can write here company, so it will print the data of that company. Similarly, if you want to write this in different ways, you can write this in other ways also. Instead of writing here in command SQL command, you can also write as cmd dot command type command text. What it will do, you can write here just query, and for the connection you just need to write cmd dot connection, and the as you know that connection is our CONN, so we need to write, fine. Just now we'll execute and see. Okay, as you can see, we have executed this and we have retrieved the data. So these are the different types in different design how we can write and how it is easy to execute. Okay, so now what we are going to see, friends, now we have seen that how to execute one query. Now we'll see that how to execute more than one query. If we have more than one query, what you need to do, you just need to go to query. Okay, here whatever we have written, or instead of writing this, we'll just make it simple. Okay, so we'll write here, or we'll just string, that is query equal to select star from the name of the table whatever you have. I have employee 1. Okay, and again one more, select star from company. as you can see that I have two tables in the database. One is name company and one is employee one. I want to retrieve the data from both these tables, so I need to write this. As before we have seen that it is used to execute only a single query. Now we'll see how we can execute the multiple queries. Okay, we need to write here query, and as we will take the cursor here, friends, you can see that, look, we should give the SQL connection name. Okay, so the name of the connection is con. Okay, now we'll use something do, and here while. As you can see, friend, here we have written that while. So while, okay, rdr, that is reader, so we are just retrieving from data from here, reader dot next result. That is, as you can see, it is showing some error here that it cannot be executed just because we have taken this while loop outside this. So what we need to do, just close here. Okay, move. So now, okay, as you can see, there is some error going on. So what we need to do, just move. You can take from here, just right here, do. Okay, and here. So now it will be executed. Oof, oof, oof. So now we'll just try to execute this, and we'll see that whether it gets executed. Here is syntax error while expected. While. Okay, fine. Okay, so we'll control shift B to build the, and control F5 to run. So you can see, friends, that here two table has been displayed: ID, name, location, salary. ID, company name, address and salary. We can see that two tables, and if you want to give the gap between these tables, you can just go here, print here, look, now we have two table printed. Okay, this is first table and this is from the second table. Now we'll see that what if you want to take input from the users. This is for the select query, right? Now we'll see if in insert, if you want to insert the values, and if you want to take the input from the user, what you need to do, we'll just remove these things. Okay, so we have something string, we have connected the string and all, so we'll just remove this query, and you can just write insert into the name of the table that we are taking right now is company. Okay, and the values. So what are the values of the company that will, so we have something integer, that is ID, company name, address and salary. Integer, company name, address and salary. So we'll give here integer, that is starting from 3. Okay, 3. The name of the company is enterprise something. okay, and we have something. You need, as it is a string, you need to give in the single quotation. So enterprise, you need to give the location of that company, that is in Bangalore, okay, and the salary what you are getting, okay, suppose 80,000. So now what we need to do, we have given the queries, we have given the connection, now we need to print it. So integer, or just no need to give this one, we can just directly write command dot execute. As we are inserting the value, we should take execute non-query. For insert, delete and update, as I'm saying from the few videos, last videos, we can, for inserting, deleting and update, we need to take execute non-query, okay. And if we'll just now execute this, you can see that it has been successfully inserted. So we'll just go here, we'll just execute SQL, and you can see that it has been executed. Now what if you want to give the same data from the users, okay. So instead of giving these values, we can also give in the form of different form. Suppose you want to, so we need to retrieve. So first of all, what we'll see, how to retrieve data. So to retrieve something from the users, we need to type, first of all, please enter, okay, please enter the ID, okay. So user will get this message as a to enter, so he will read, okay, and to read, but where will he read, it is a integer type, okay. So he will read in integer ID equal to, but as we know that whenever string data is written from output, it reads in the form of string. So what we need to do, we need to convert the string in the form of integer. So integer, for that we use integer dot pass, okay. Similarly, for we'll write for please enter the name, okay. So we'll have something string name equal to, now as it is in the form of string, so we don't need to write that, okay. So okay, so now we are going to take the location. So we'll print something, please enter location of the company, okay. So user will get this message and he will print the location, that will be in the form of string, okay. So console dot read, you can take either read line or read in the sense it will print in the same line, and read line it will go to the new line, okay. And we'll have something called as salary. So we'll ask user to enter the salary, please enter the salary, fine. Console dot so as you know, it will read all these things from the system.